everyone. Good morning. Today we are with our great friend Jennifer from OU Chillicothe. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am the manager of communication and external relations at Ohio University Chillicothe. I've been on the Chillicothe campus for just a couple years now, moving here from the Athens campus. And I'm actually originally from Jackson. So, yeah, Southeastern Ohio girl, born and bred.
Hmm.
And I'm here to share a little bit of information with you today about Ohio University Chillicothe and what we've got going on campus.
Yeah, could you tell us a little bit of the events that are coming up? What's going on?
Yeah, so I'd like to start off with sharing some information about tonight's Black History Month program. So, as you know, February is Black History Month, and we partner up with our local chapter of the NAACP and the Chillicothe Ross County Public Libraries to host their annual Black History Month program, and that's tonight in Bennett Hall Auditorium. We also have an art exhibit on display in the Bennett Hall Art Gallery. So we invite folks to come anytime throughout the rest of the month of February to check that out. And that's in the art gallery, which is on the first floor of Bennett Hall. So you just walk right in, and the art gallery is right there to your left. If anybody's interested in checking out our Black History Month program tonight, that starts at 6:30 with kind of a meet and greet time for folks to enjoy some refreshments, conversation, check out the art, and then head on down to the auditorium where we have a speaker from Ohio University Athens campus, and that's Dr. Uzoma Miller, who's one of our African American studies faculty members. And there'll also be some music and dancing. Um, so that should be a good time tonight to talk about and celebrate African American labor, and that's the theme of this year's Black History Month. So that's one of our upcoming programs, and then in March we have Women's History Month, and we'll have a couple events coming up to celebrate that. We also have an expansive ideas lecture with Dr. Michael Koop coming up in early March, and he'll be coming on Lori Graves' show here next week to talk about that. But his theme for that talk is the changing night sky. And Dr. Michael Koop is really great about breaking down science concepts to make it understandable for anybody. You don't have to be a science major. He is a physics and astronomy professor, very popular with our students on campus. And he does, teaching both in person and online, and does a lot of demonstrations to help folks kind of really grasp those concepts of science. So that's something that we're looking forward to. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, we've got a lot of things going on, in the classroom, outside the classroom, lots of community partnerships. So really excited about all of the things that we've got going on.
That is very exciting. Are there any annual traditions or new, like any other new traditions that you're thinking of reiterating this year?
Yeah, well, we have several awards that are given on an annual basis. And one of those is the Woman of Distinction Award. So we're currently accepting nominations from folks. You don't have to be a student, you don't have to be a faculty member, you can be a community member to nominate. But there's more information about that on our website,
Hmm.
ohio.edu/Chillicothe. And that's an award that we give out every year during Women's History Month. And so there'll be a program March 20th. We'll be having a screening of the film Iron Jawed Angels, which tells the story of some of the suffragettes. And at that time, we'll be giving out that award. And then we also have our Distinguished Alumni Award. And every year we give that award to, one or two distinguished alumni. And that award is open for nominations right now as well. And again, nominations can be found on our website. And that award is given out at our annual graduation recognition ceremony, which will happen in early May as we finish up the school year and celebrate our graduating students. And that's an opportunity when we celebrate students who not only are finishing at the usual time, in the spring, but also folks who may have finished in the fall and want to, come back and celebrate and get to wear the cap and gown and have a party with their friends to recognize that big occasion.
Definitely. And how can students and community members stay informed on these upcoming events?
Really, our website's the best place to find information, ohio.edu/Chillicothe. We also do have a Facebook page, and Instagram, all the social media, LinkedIn. So whatever your favorite social media channel is, you can probably find us there. So yeah, we invite folks to follow us on social media, and also check out our website. We have a calendar of events on the website, and that's where we post information about any lectures that we have coming up, any
Hmm.
performances, special celebrations, all of those things. Another thing that we really enjoy inviting community members to campus for is our community education workshop series. And so that's a really great opportunity for folks to try something new that they might not have ever
Mm,
done before. A,
yes.
a recent example was like a needle felting class, which is
Mm,
really fun, creating these little creations out of wool, felting wool to create a pumpkin or a
yes.
snowman or whatever the topic may be at that time. We have basket weaving, which is kind of fun because, that's often a joke, like you go to college to learn basket weaving, right? But we really actually do have basket weaving on our campus. And lots of other things. Lori G teaches comedy classes, so it's really an incredible opportunity to step out of your box, try something new. If you've always wanted to try your hand at stand-up comedy or salsa dancing or bachata or soul line dancing, we really do have something for everyone, and that whole lineup is on our website listed there. And if you think of something that you'd like to try, like, hey, I've always been interested in trying my hand at, you know, hmm, I can't even think of an example, but we'd be glad to entertain the idea of adding something new to our lineup. So we have a form that people can submit and share their ideas with us. If you want to do a wreath making class in the winter or something like that, floral arranging, the sky is the limit, literally. So yeah,
Wow.
we're always open to new partnerships and new ideas.
And on that topic, are you guys introducing any new academic programs or courses along with that?
Um, there's always a possibility of new academic programs on the horizon. We don't have any to announce at this point, but we do, we have quite a wide gamut of academic majors and minors that students are able to participate in. Of course, we don't have as many academic majors available on the Chillicothe campus as we do on our main campus in Athens. But there's also the opportunity, if we don't have a major on our campus that students are interested in, they can sometimes begin on our campus and then transition over or relocate to the Athens campus. An example of that might be like the marine biology major. So you might start on the Chillicothe campus and fulfill some of your prerequisites, some of your general education requirements, spend 2 years on our campus, and then relocate to the Athens campus. But then there are other majors that can be completed entirely on the Chillicothe campus. Some of our bigger programs are nursing, education, social work. Business is actually a pretty big major on our campus. We also have the psychology major available, criminal justice. So there are plenty of majors that can be completed in their entirety on the Chillicothe campus. And then there are also certificates that students can add on. So say you're interested in something like event planning. There are opportunities for you to take certificates that enable you to stack several different courses that help add to your resume, make you more qualified for certain jobs, make you more attractive when you go out to look for those jobs as you're preparing to enter whatever the career field is that you've chosen.
Yes, that's amazing. And what opportunities are available for students to get involved on campus, such as like clubs and organizations wise?
We do have a number of different student clubs, and in the event that students don't find the kind of club that they're looking for, we're always open to students starting their own clubs. We have a robust, student engagement campaign. We have a student services staff that plans events for students. We have some that are bigger, like our Fall Fest and Spring Fling, which are annual events in both of those seasons that kind of just provide an opportunity for folks to come out, have a hamburger, a hot dog, enjoy some music, spin the prize wheel, enjoy conversation with your friends. And also it's a community engagement opportunity because we also welcome folks from different community organizations to come up and to share information with our students about ways that they might volunteer in the community, or other ways that they might get involved, find resources that are available in the community that might not be available to them on campus. So those are two examples of kind of the student activities. And then, things like some of our majors also have their specialty student organizations. So we've got an education student organization, we've got a nursing student organization, a social work student organization. And then we have a new one called Bobcats Rally on the Hill, or for short, BRO, they call themselves. And they're really working on boosting student engagement kind of across the board, not siloed in any particular academic major, and just building those connections between students, because we know that's important. Students come to class every day, but it's nice for them to have things to do together outside of the classroom that really build their affinity, and help to establish that sense of place and that sense of belonging. So yeah, we've got a lot going on day to day, and we really encourage folks to come, check it out. Our list of student organizations is listed again on the website, and then some of the students organizations have their own social media, some don't, but typically, we can find information on the website. Again, it's the best source of information.
Mm-hmm. That's great. I've actually, as a upcoming college freshman, I have been considering OU, and this is helping a lot as an upcoming student, and I hope that's helping a lot of upcoming students too. And I know we touched on this lightly, but how does OU Chillicothe engage with the local community? How can it help and improve students into growing into knowing their major and choosing OU Chillicothe?
Well, we invite any prospective student to come and visit. Of course, starting with your own research, talking to students who may have come before you. That's always a good way to start. Look at the
Mm-hmm.
website, talk to your school counselor, and then, yeah, come visit. Of course, you can sign up for a visit on our website. And we have then sometimes special programs at various times that are for prospective students, and schools might bring buses and everything for groups. But you're welcome to just stop by or bring a friend and come for a visit and see what's available for you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
all of our majors are listed on the website, so you can find out what majors are available. And then, if you go to ohio.edu, you can see what majors are available across all of our campuses. And so that's a useful tool.
Mm-hmm.
ohio.edu/majors will give you an idea of all the majors, all the minors, all the certificates that are available. But certainly,
Mm-hmm.
it can be intimidating to begin a college search, and we know that. And we do have a regional recruiter. Her name is Morgan Taylor, and she does a lot of school visits going out into, the surrounding area, schools within Ross County and our surrounding counties. Most of our students do come from Ross County and then the counties that surround us. So yeah, we do a lot of outreach and recruitment activities in the surrounding area. And then, we look to build community partnerships because, we know that we want to be a part of the community, supporting the development of youth and of programming in the community. So
Mm-hmm.
we're always interested in attending events that are helpful in the local school systems, or just doing things like this to help folks know that, yeah, we're here. We have a lot of opportunities available for folks. And then, we're also working on providing professional development opportunities for folks who are maybe at a different spot in their career. and may have already earned a college degree, or maybe, looking to add a few skills to their tool belt, right? Or add a
Mm-hmm.
little something to their resume, or just, do some network building. So we have a leadership program coming up in the spring, that we will be sharing more information about here via press releases and all the usual channels. But yeah, we've got a lot going on, and we're always glad to partner with community organizations, who are doing things to build up our youth and to help, develop opportunities for folks here in Ross County and beyond.
Mm-hmm. And is there any upcoming events or like open house like tours that are coming up that students should be aware of?
At the moment, we don't have anything scheduled, in terms of those large group tours. But again, folks are welcome to just hop on our website, and it's just a simple click:
Mm-hmm.
ohio.edu/chillicothe/visit, and you can schedule a visit. In real life, we also have virtual tours that are
Mm-hmm.
available. And then if you head on over to our YouTube channel, you can see a video, with students walking around talking about their experiences a little bit. So if you want to kind of just get your feet wet before you come up for a tour in person, that's an option as well. And then in the spring, we have a college credit plus information session coming up in March, and that's for high school students, well, even middle school students who are interested in taking college courses while they're still in high school. And that's really a great opportunity because it gives students the ability to, get that college credit for
Yes.
free because their
Mm-hmm.
school districts are paying for it. Um, while they're still satisfying their high school graduation requirements, right? So some students can come out, with a year's college credit behind them, or 2 years. On a rare occasion, students might be able to graduate from high school and graduate from with a bachelor's degree at the same time. That's pretty
Wow.
unusual, but we do
Yes.
have, yeah, it takes a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes students might graduate from high school and graduate from OU with their associate degree at the same time, or just getting a head start. It's a great opportunity, really. And
Mm-hmm.
with some of the schools in the area, we have partnerships set up so that students can even take those classes in their own school buildings. Not all of the classes, of course, but you might have an English class or a math class that's offered right in your own high school. So that's a great opportunity.
Yes. And lastly, as we're finishing up here, is there any advice that you want to give upcoming students for the 2025 fall school year?
I think just, utilizing your resources. A lot of times, folks try to kind of do everything themselves, if you just buckle down and work harder, right? But really, you've got to use the resources that are around you. So we offer tutoring services in our library, for math and for writing. And then there are also tutoring services that are available sort of like more in an online environment through our Athens campus. And so I really encourage folks to ask for help when you need it. Talk to your professors. Don't wait until you're in trouble academically, to do something about it. And
Mm-hmm.
then, yeah, build your networks, talk to people around you, ask people questions, and get involved. Come to the
Mm-hmm.
activities. So yeah, start the research now if you're looking at what your options are. And then once you're a student, take advantage of all the resources that are around you to, have the best chance at success academically.
Mm-hmm. And as we're finishing up here, how can we find you once again? How can we find you guys so we can get in contact for any future tour dates, any open houses, or if we're just interested in applying?
Yeah. Find us online at ohio.edu/Chillicothe. And again, we're on social media. So, if you're on Facebook, find us on Facebook, or follow us on Instagram, or LinkedIn. So we'd love to connect with folks. Of course, we have, a phone number as well. I don't have that handy, but you'll find that on our website. And stop by and see us. We've got art available to view in our gallery in Bennett Hall. So, all you have to do is stop by. And we also now have the Coffee Hub and Cafe in the Stevenson Center. So that's open to anybody. You don't have to be a student, you don't have to be a faculty
Yeah.
member. Anybody is welcome to come and enjoy a cup of coffee, grab some lunch, breakfast, a snack. We're really excited to have that open again in the Stevenson Center, and it's great to have food and wonderful drinks available.
Well, thank you. Is there anything else you would like to touch on before we head out?
I think that's it. I'm really grateful to be here today with you. It's always fun to share information and get to know other folks out in the community. And we welcome anybody to come and talk with us, take advantage of our community education workshop series. Another great series we do have coming up this summer is the Kids in College program, which is a summer enrichment program for kids in grades K to 8. And so, if you're looking for things for your kids to do this summer, again, check that out on our website. Our registration is not open yet, but it will be open on March 1st. And we'll have an awesome lineup of classes, including stand-up comedy with Lori Graves, some art classes, some science, just all kinds of things. So do check out that lineup, and we hope to see you up at Ohio University Chillicothe.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming, Jennifer. It was a pleasure having you on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning.